Oh, seasick.
Seasick D.
Ready? Seasick Daz.
Start.
Leave your arm because I'm going to put my leg up.
Hello, everybody.
Can
I what?
Start again, I wasn't ready.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
My name is Darren.
And I'm Graham.
And we have watched The Descendants.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
I
What's
remember.
the story of The Descendants? Without giving away too many spoilers.
A lady is not very well.
Go and say what the story is. Basically, the story is the spoiler is the setup.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
So George Clooney's living alone, I guess, or like he's separated from his wife because she's suddenly she got into a water accident.
Why do you think that saying she was in a boat accident is the spoiler?
I don't know.
She was in an aqua incident,
and she's not the group Aqua who did Barbie Girl in the 90s.
No, Mozarts of their day.
Absolutely. But she's in a coma, and basically George Clooney has to kind of pull his life back together, and he's this Hawaiian guy.
George Clooney's wife's in a coma, and he finds out she was having an affair. There you go.
Yeah, there's a lot around it. But
there's a lot around it, but you don't need to tell us it.
Yeah, that's essentially the spine of the film.
So him and his daughters and one of their friends go on a kind of road trip, well, it's not really a road trip, but go on a little adventure.
Yeah, sort of.
To meet somebody who may have been involved in the affair. There's only two people in it, clearly isn't her.
Yeah.
Who could it be?
Yeah.
It's the boyfriend. So, what did you think?
I don't really have a lot to say about it, other than...
Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I really enjoyed it. Everybody's really fun to watch because everybody does a really good job.
Did you like Robert Forster?
Yeah, which one was that?
That was George Clooney's father-in-law. Yeah, the angry old man.
Father-in-law. Yeah, he was funny. What else have I seen him in? All sorts I know.
See Jackie Brown?
Not yet.
You haven't seen it?
I saw it when I was like 19, I'll say.
Okay.
That was a while ago.
Wow, you saw it 30 years ago.
Hilarious.
He was in that, and he was in the last few episodes of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Robert Forster turns up, that's how Breaking Bad ends.
Spoiler.
Walter White meets Robert Forster.
Yeah.
So basically what happens. Yeah.
Plays himself?
No. He plays himself with a different name and personality.
That's weird.
That's what actors do.
Yeah.
He's also in Mulholland Drive. He's in a load of like old trashy movies as well. I'm sure he's in like Blackula or something like that, or one of those.
Right.
Yeah.
He looks the type.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, he was good.
Yeah, he was good.
To answer my own question.
Yeah.
So is that your first film by the director Alexander Payne that you've seen?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what Alexander Payne wrote that you have seen that you might not expect him to have?
What did he wrote?
He wrote a script. Well, I think he polished a script, and then I don't think much of his final work made it into the film. But anyway, guess what? Script has his name on that you might not expect.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, he's the director of things like Election, About Schmidt, The Descendants, obviously, Nebraska, Citizen Ruth. I'm sure there's one that I'm missing. Probably am.
Doubt it. But Stuart Little.
No. But you're not far off. Well, you're miles off, but you're thinking along the right lines. None of those words were words. I'll say it again. You're on the right lines. Should I just tell you? Jurassic Park 3.
Disney's Tarzan.
Jurassic Park 3. Giving you a big clue. Jurassic Park 3, everyone.
The one with Chris Pratt.
No, that's Jurassic World.
Oh.
But apparently, Laura Dern was in Citizen Ruth, which was his first film. And when Jurassic Park 3 was written, she wasn't in it. And then when it was rewritten by him, she was. So, it pays to have friends.
Pains to have friends.
Yes. What a thing to say.
Sorry, I'm covering my nose because I think I'm going to sneeze at any second.
He's worried that we'll notice he hasn't got any nostrils. Keep them hidden. Yes, so would you watch more Alexander Payne films based on this?
Based on The Descendants, yes.
Yes.
Not on Jurassic World 3.
No, I don't think
Park 3.
I'd watch anything based on, or anything involving those characters, those people. Bloody hell, words.
Yeah, you're having trouble today. Yeah.
I know.
You've used too many in your.
I've already used 10,000 words today, and that's my quota.
Yeah.
So I've got to reuse words that are already used.
You should just stop at that point, though. I think I'd prefer if you just stopped talking.
I know. Yeah, so Clooney's good as always. People said that
great.
Clooney was like it was brave to see Clooney all sort of dishevelled and shabby, and it's like, well, not really. Had scruffy hair.
He's still
George Clooney.
He still looks good. Yeah.
Have you seen Siriano, or however you pronounce it? He looks kind of shoddy in that. Like, he's fat and he's got a grotty beard.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
that's about as worse as it gets.
But I think the kind of magazines that said that watch a film and say George Clooney looks shoddy are the kind of magazines that might not have watched a film like Siriano. It's not really on their agenda.
No.
So I don't know. I liked how dark it was. Like, it was a comedy drama, and it was funny when it was funny, but there was some really sort of dark moments in it. Like, the woman is in a coma, but all anyone seems to do with her is just scream at her, shout at her. Everyone's dead angry with her.
Everyone's got
everything she's done.
Yeah.
Apparently apparently I've seen them all now, except Citizen Ruth and Nebraska. But apparently it's not as dark as some of his other films.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, Election goes to some sort of grim places, but I thought it was pretty good still. Yeah.
I would like to see. I'd love to see Nebraska apart from anything.
I haven't seen Nebraska. I'd like to see that one.
Yeah, does look like a lot of fun.
That's
it's got Laura Dern's dad.
What's his name?
I don't know. Never caught it.
Bruce Dern.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
It's also got the guy from Flight of the Conchords.
Which one?
Stefan.
Oh right,
the actor.
Yeah.
He wants to make it big in Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's quite funny. And then the next time we see him, he's in quite a big
He's
film.
in a low budget film that
it's
not many people saw.
A lot of people. It was quite a big film.
Not compared to like Transformers and stuff.
Yeah.
Blockbusters.
Nobody even. Yeah.
I think that Alexander Payne is a bit like Wes Anderson, but minus all the quirkiness.
I noticed a few things about that film actually. Yeah, now you mention it, and I was going to say there was a shot that looked very, very reminiscent of Vertigo at one point, looking down a stairwell.
Oh yeah,
and it was all like,
oh, that's interesting, because I was thinking of Psycho, where he was like showing like this chainsaw over the horror she was like running down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just where our minds
go. I suppose so.
You think about classic films, and I think about Killing Horse.
Yeah. There was another shot as well where it was just down a hospital corridor. I thought that was kind of Kubrickian, like the long kind of.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I just
Kubrickian kind of, in what way? It reminded you of The Shining.
No, I was thinking more like 2001 sort of thing. It's just, I don't know. He likes his long corridors, doesn't he?
In 2001.
That's I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Goes through the long corridor of space at one point.
He does, yeah.
One point for half an hour. Yeah. What's that got to do with Wes
Anderson? I don't know. Well, I don't know. You brought. Well, it's just other directors and stuff, and yeah, I don't know.
Right.
So how was he like Wes Anderson? You tell me.
Well, just in the sort of the fact that A, it's a comedy drama, and B, it's quite dark. But like I say, it's lacking the quirk, which I don't think is necessarily a good or a bad thing. It's just a thing.
I think that, well, it's obviously very unique to Wes Anderson anyway.
Yeah.
And do you reckon he? I mean, obviously he's still. I was talking about Wes Anderson now, but do you think Wes Anderson's films would be different if he didn't have his kind of collection of people that he shifts around and?
Well, he's got new
utilises.
Talking about completely different.
I know, but
I mean, he's working with different people these days, isn't he? Because he used to just work with people people whose surname was Wilson.
Got Ed Norton involved and stuff.
Well, that's it, and Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
And Ralph Fiennes.
Yeah.
But yes, I don't know if Alexander Payne has. Oh, Sideways. That's the other Alexander Payne film. I forgot about that.
Okay.
I don't know if he has a particular troupe of actors that he always uses. Nobody is jumping to mind.
No.
I guess people whose surname is Dern, Laura, and Bruce.
Yeah.
That's like one film each.
Yeah.
I don't know. Apparently, well, I was talking about another film as well. In Nebraska, Saul Goodman's in it as well. Speaking of.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Because I didn't know about Saul Goodman when I saw the trailer.
Right.
So I didn't really clock it.
So you watched Breaking Bad and thought, there's that Nebraska man.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Better call Nebraska man. I don't know, I almost got nothing left to say. I like the hippie kid in it. He was fun.
Yeah, he was funny, yeah. I don't know what else to say. It was good fun.
We should wrap it up then. I'm just wrapping up early.
Like, because you were saying, like, you like the personalities and stuff, and you could picture yourself. Or
you'd
like
remove the plot of this film, and I'd enjoy it just as much. I just want to hang out with those people.
Yeah.
There's a guy in it who I thought was a cheap version of the dude, and then I realised it was a cheap version of the dude, which was his brother. Forgot that there's a brother.
Bo Bridges.
Yeah, I was like, why is Pete Postlethwaite dressed up as not Pete Postlethwaite, Timothy Spall dressed up as Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
I thought, I know it's his fat brother.
Yeah, there he is.
So yeah.
Love himself.
Yeah. There you go. That's Nebraska. Not Nebraska. That's the Descendants.
You'd be forgiven for thinking so.
Yeah. Directed by Wes Anderson.
Yeah, imagine. I haven't seen Nebraska or Wes Anderson, so
No.
But we should go and watch it. It's good fun.
I agree. Bye, everybody.
While I sneeze. We actually did run to the timing, probably because we had nothing else to say about it.
I reckon we could have ended it well sooner. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, okay. See you now.
Right, next.
I think I might blow my nose.
Yeah, you got a bit of sort of
I know.
mucus on your lip.